had a very, very difficult procedure with Esther Lundquist the other day. That goddamn van of yokels came roaring by, raising hell. Well, she had an aneurysm, just burst open like a ripe melon. I'm a good doctor. I did everything I could. I cross-clamped the aorta.
This town, things would be a lot different. Yes, sir. You know it would. First to go, them pinhead town fathers.
And now Gus here says he's gonna sue.
Well, Dr. Fisher, my client is certainly entitled to compensation for pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering, Gus? The woman is dead.
Nothing but a bunch of old women. Can't make their minds up about nothing.
Well, if you want to sue someone, why don't you sue the yokels in that van?
Hey, they're just expressing their First Amendment rights to free speech.
Oh, I get it. You represent them, too. Well, tell them to express it somewhere else.
Oh, fool.
Smite with thine hand and stamp with thy foot into your land.
What is that?
Allburg used to be a quiet town.
Knock down water dunking, Dunford! Made me spill my wine!
Mary, you okay? All right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, let's
Try you out. Wait a minute.
It's dead, man.
You want some?
No, thanks. I'm a soda pop.
I don't want you girls quarreling now.
Mama, don't worry. That's when we were young. Bye, Mom.
Hi, Mrs. Barrett. I can't talk right now. I want to get to town before the stores close. Don't let those girls give you too much trouble now.
Oh, they won't give me any trouble. When you get back, I'll put supper on if you like, for the drive home.
No, I'm going to be back after dark. Don't you be late now, Cindy.
Okay, Mom.
Now coming on 6:30 here at our studios high atop the Briggs Hardware Building in downtown Allburg, where it's been Penny Saver Day. They're open late tonight, till 8. Don't miss out. I didn't. And I see outside the window the mercury is down to a comfortable 86 degrees. It's been a typical Northland summer, hasn't it? Either we still got June bugs hanging on, or those are some pretty fat mosquitoes for August. This is Harvey Gentle, as we ease you gently into the night.
That's quite a collection of stuff you got there, Miss Barrett. What's the one with the 7 heads and the 10 horns?
Oh, actually, there's quite a story.
Grandma, you know, it's getting pretty late. We should get going before it gets too dark.
Oh, yes, you better. You know me. I can just sit here and go on and on. But when you get back, I'll tell you all about it if you'd like, dear.
I'd really like that, Mrs. Barrett.
You know, don't get Grandma started on that stuff. She'll never stop.
You know, we should have grabbed one of those bottles. She never would have noticed. Oh, way to go.
Hey, can you blow the smoke outside? She'll have a stroke if she catches you smoking in here.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You got a flashlight in there?
Flashlight, towels, candles, cigarettes, salt and mints.
Mints?
I'm not coming home with liquor on my breath. So how's your new school in River Junction?
50 miles south and the faces look the same. At least they don't treat me like little orphan Annie.
I'm 17. I'm going away to college. I'm not scared of old empty buildings.
Come on, let's go.
This place makes me feel like a little kid. All small and frightened.
You never came up here when this place was hopping. My mom used to come up here all the time, without my dad. I think something was really bothering her back then.
How's your mom doing?
She's all right, I guess. My uncle, the priest, has been hanging around. It's weird. I think I like this place just the way it is.
Why are we doing this?
You know the rules. Every kid
Who leaves Allburg has got to swim the crypt, otherwise you will never wash the dirt of this town off you.
That's right. If you don't, you'll be back.
Oh, this place is dirty.
Stop complaining.
Oh, this is creepy. You know there are dead people in here?
What do you expect in a crypt? Dead squirrels? Here, give me the candles.
Hey, it's not so bad, it's warm. Hey, check this out! Our beloved son, Daniel Jerome Cummins, born December 11th, 1920, taken suddenly and tragically from his family, April 25, 1935. God, he was only 15. Guess he never made it out of Allburg.
He was probably lucky. He croaked just a couple years before all that killing started.
Oh, don't start with that old story now.
The bodies are still down here, buried underwater forever.
Oh, come on, cut it out. It's bad enough in here.
The night before my mom and I moved to River Junction, I came down here with Paul Duganer. He got 7 of his legs.
What? What were you doing down here with Paul? I can't believe you waited till your last night in Allburg to seduce my old boyfriend. Thanks, pal.
What else did you do? Besides, you never did anything with him anyway.
Well, it wasn't the right time. He wasn't the right guy.
Well, have you ever met the right guy?
No, I haven't.
Hey, it's no big deal, Luce. It's not that great.
What's the matter? I lost my necklace.
Let me look.
when the new risen sun looks through the misty air, shorn of his beams, or from behind the moon in dim eclipse, disastrous twilight sheds fear on half the nations. Dark and so, yet above them all, the archangel, waiting revenge, cruel his eye, but casts signs of remorse and passion to behold the fellows of his crime, the followers, condemned forever now to have their lot in pain.
So, who do you think Uncle Milty's talking about?
The werewolf?
No.
Satan?
Yes, exactly. And what is he saying about Satan?
That he's really mean and evil and can really hurt people. But he's a very proud person who's kind of been dumped on a lot, but he's strong and he can do whatever he wants to do, even if it means living in hell and hurting others.
Very perceptive. Excellent. Well, I think we can leave Uncle Milty now in his lost paradise. And won't that be a relief?
Mr. Gardner, where do they get these ideas for the monsters in the books?
Well, I guess they based them on people of the time who did horrible, evil things. People who tortured and murdered for the pleasure
Okay, Jesse.
of it.
Go get in the car. I'll be right there.
Very good job, Jesse.
Well, I'm glad I came by early. Now I know what kind of garbage you've been teaching my daughter.
Mrs. Blake, when you first brought your daughter here, you said she was very slow. She's not slow. She's a very smart girl with an extremely short attention span. Jessie loves ghosts and monster stories. She's becoming an excellent reader.
This type of reading is inappropriate for a young Christian girl to study.
Mrs. Blake, she's reading. What difference does it make? What? This is classic literature, and she's reading.
This is blasphemous literature. I'd rather Jessica be ignorant than to have her reading about defiant, perverse, godless souls.
Frank.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten anyone.
Are you okay?
How do I look? Do I look okay? Mark, you're the one person I can trust. I need your help.
Sure, you've always helped me whenever you could. What is it?
I've fallen in love with a woman. And something horrible is happening.
What the hell is this? Frank, when did you start drinking?
Last week. Couldn't even smell the stuff without gagging. Now it just barely calms me down. You sure you don't want any?
No, thanks.
I'll keep it handy. Swiss, the best. I've got it set to the Navy's laser clock in Bethesda, Maryland. Accurate to 1/10 of a second every 10 years.
Frank, what the hell is going on?
Remember when you were in the seminary? You came to me and said that you had fallen in love with the most beautiful woman on the face of the earth?
Yes. So when I realized that I wasn't cut out to be a priest.
He tried to talk you out of leaving the seminary.
It was a good effort.
One of my few, yes. Do you remember what I confessed to you then?
I remember your affair.
Do you know whose house this is?
No.
This was my brother's house. You were at his funeral. I remember you there with that girl. A new one. Afterwards, I consoled the loved ones. I took care of things. Then I started to come by the house every day. help his widow Karen, take her daughter Cindy to school, and just be there if Karen needed someone. Sounds compassionate, doesn't it? That wasn't the real reason why I was hanging around. It wasn't humane or altruistic. Do you know what it was, Mark? I was in love with my dead brother's wife. I was obsessed with her. I had to be around her all the time.
Frank, these things happen.
You don't understand. I never told you the worst part. You have to understand. The woman that I had that affair with 10 years ago, that was Karen Thompson, my sister-in-law. God damn me to hell, I slept with my brother's wife. And not just one time, and time again.
God's name is that?
Frank!
What is that? What is that up there?
I have committed a terrible sin. Now it is she who's paying for it. 1 minute, 9 seconds. Then show and tell.
Frank, will you please just tell me what's going on?
That's when this day ends. Sunset at 7:21 and 16 seconds exactly. That's the beginning of Karen and Cindy's day.
Karen and Cindy? You mean they're in there?
Look. "58 seconds of daylight left.
Oh my God, Frank. There's a girl drowning in there.
No, she's not drowning. It's how they live now. When the daylight comes, they hide from the light. Each seeks their own grave. Cindy in a tub, Karen in a cocoon-like coffin. But when night falls, they feed, Mark. They feed and torment. 6 seconds of daylight left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch! I know. I was like you, wondering what happened to reality.
What happened to them?
What does it look like? Hiding from the daylight, biting necks, drinking blood.
They think they're vampires?
Think. 3 days ago, I came by to check on things. Karen had gone to Allburg to pick up Cindy, where Cindy was visiting a friend. It was the morning. Good timing on my part. Otherwise, they would have killed me. Here, listen to this.
What is this?
That's the phone number Karen left when she went to pick up Cindy. Cindy's friend is a girl named Lucy Barrett. She lives with her grandmother, Hillary Barrett.
I know Lucy Barrett.
This is her number. I've called the house several times now. It's always the same.
Frank, I don't know what the hell is going on, but those two girls have to go to the hospital right now.
Your brain isn't accepting the facts. They're vampires, Mark. Vampires. You can't take them to the hospital, cure it with penicillin or group therapy. They'd have to destroy them. I can't let that happen to Karen. She's been cursed for my sins, and now the sins of the mother have been brought down on the head of the daughter. I went to the library. 1568, Romanian priest known to have tortured and murdered over 200, maybe more, mostly young children. It was previously found in a well under 20 feet of water. When removed, found to have a pulse. Accordingly, head was severed from body and set on fire.
Come on, Frank. Hey, it says they caught the guy. They cut off his head.
You think there's just one? Besides, he could have tricked them. Vampires can change into animals or wisps of smoke. Or the townspeople lied. They didn't want to start a panic.
I don't know what this has to do with anything. Those girls up there need help!
Look, we can't take them to the hospital, the police, or anybody. They'd kill them. It's just that simple. The only way to help them is to find the source of the vampirism. I must stay here and take care of Karen and Cindy. Now, I need your help, Mark. I need you to go to Allburg. Yes, go to Allburg. Go to Grandma Barrett's house. Find out what's going on. Mark, Karen and Cindy were at that house. Whatever happened to them may have happened to Lucy Barrett and her grandmother. Now, you heard the phone.
I tutored Lucy Barrett.
Then help her, please. Go find out what's going on. Please.
Well, it better be important, young man, waking up an old gal like me at this hour.
I'm very sorry. My name's Mark Gardner. I'm a good friend of Frank Alden's.
Oh, Father Alden, Karen and Cindy's friend, of course. Come on in, young man. Let me get you something to eat. Eat as much as you like. I have plenty more. A strong young man like you needs to eat as much as he can.
You can understand how concerned I am about this.
Oh, of course. It sounds like Karen and Cindy need attention right away. But if you ask me, those girls just need a lot of good food. Why, when I feel a cold or the flu coming on, I just make myself a big, juicy hamburger with all the fixings.
Would it be possible for me to talk to Lucy?
Well, to tell the truth, she's locked herself in her room. She won't come out. Not even for dinner.
Why?
I don't know why. Maybe she's upset about something. You know how teenage girls can be.
Well, do you think it's at all possible that she knows that...
That what? That Karen and Cindy are vampires? Now, don't be silly, young man.
I'd really feel a lot better if I could talk to her myself.
Well, if you're going to be insistent upon it, all right. But I think that she's really barricaded herself in pretty good.
sorry. I killed her. She's crazy.
She's not crazy, she's a vampire.
You're a rough young whippersnapper, aren't you? Want to go 2 out of 3?
You killed your grandmother!
Oh, yeah, I thought you killed her. Besides, I thought you were a teacher.
Like that, Mr. Coney. Want some more? You're scared, son. Sir, I guess so. Where are you from, son? Cedar Rapids Live, sir. City of 5 Seasons.
Mother, stop it!
There once owned a flower shop.
What the fuck is going on up there?
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Why don't you come up here and find out for yourself, Frank? Ah!
Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Shut up, Frank!
This bread. Think we'll ever get home, sir? Don't worry, son. I have supplies or two left for Mr. Coney. Come on, men. Put on your radiation suits. We're going over.
This has got to be some kind of joke. A gag. Stay calm. Don't panic. I'm sorry. I guess I didn't realize how fast I was going.
License and registration, yours too, young lady. You were going at least 30 miles an hour over the speed limit. That's felony speeding. What's the hurry?
Well, it's just that I had my girlfriend out really late. Her father's very strict. He's gonna be pretty pissed at me.
Don't bullshit me down.
No, sir. Ma'am.
Lucy Barrett, I have a runaway report on you from a Hillary Barrett.
My grandmother?
You're gonna have to come with me.
Where?
Where do you think? Back to Grandma's. Come on.
No.
No?
I mean, she's with me. I mean, she can do whatever she wants. She's...
Mr. Gardner, I suggest you just keep on driving to River Junction under the speed limit. Start dating girls your own age. Because if I ever catch you in my town again, driving around late at night with a minor in your car, I will haul your butt in.
It's not like that.
Come on. Going back to Grandma so the poor old lady can have her peace of mind back. Yeah. Ain't love grand. Mr. Gardner, please move your vehicle along. Go home. Go to bed. Let's go! I don't have all night.
This is Watina Lake Police Department. We have another family massacre out at Duck Inn. All available units, please
All
respond.
these backwater people. They're born and raised and eventually they die in the same square 2 miles of their dismal little hometowns. And they love it. In their minds, there isn't anything worth doing or seeing or reading that involves getting off their big old white butts for more than the time that it takes to go to the refrigerator and get a beer, unless it's blasting small animals with a 30-06. Oh, I have had it with these country bumpkins. They're intolerant, and they don't think for themselves. They're like sheep.
Then why do you go back to New York or wherever you're from?
Because I fell in love and married one of these cow-tipping dim-wits. And he's been gone for 3 weeks on a hunting trip, probably loaded up with beer, shooting at anything that moves. Bastard! how about you? Now, why would you want to go and scare your poor old grandma to death?
I've been having some problems with her. You know, I think she's senile or something. She thinks I'm trying to hurt her. She gets really violent. She even tried to bite me once.
Well, it sounds like she really might need some help.
I'm gonna regret this.
You know, it's all right. You don't have to talk to her tonight. She might be confused or upset if you wake her up.
I'm sure she's up, worrying and waiting up for you. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Look, you really don't know her. Strangers really bother her. She gets very disorientated, especially when she's asleep.
Lucy, oh my, I've been so worried. I was worried that something horrible had happened to you. Come in, dear.
She was just down on Main Street eating a pizza. She lost track of the time.
Oh, a pizza, that's fine. I was worried when you missed dinner. A young girl has got to eat to stay healthy, you know. But never mind about that. Come in, Lucy. I was just about to have a late snack. Officer, would you like some late dinner?
Oh, thanks. I'd love to, but I'm on duty. I gotta make my...
No! No! You can't leave me! No, you don't understand! She's a vampire! Please don't leave me! Look under her head! She has a golf club stuck in her head!
Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh!
Come on. Come on!
This is Radio Albania.
Come on. Come on! Damn it, Frank. Answer the phone.
What happened to the music? Give me something I can move to.
He's coming. He sounds mad. Are you gonna spank me, Frankie?
Shut up, damn you!
What's the matter, Frank? Are we bothering you? Are we making too much noise? Are we having too much fun?
Shut up, damn you! Shut up!
What's the matter, Father Alden? You can't hack the graveyard shift? This isn't a convenience store.
Please. I'm trying to help you.
Help me? By changing your name!
No, I can't let you go. They'll destroy you.
I'm hungry. Sin doesn't look so good anymore, and she's getting pretty sick of eating leeches.
Sed labira no samalo. Hunc mihi timora meripe.
You're not dealing with any devils!
You're not Karen. You've been inhabited by something else. Another spirit is using your body.
Oh, come on, Frank. It's you who wants to use my body. Now open the door and let's get on with it.
Stop it. Stop it. That indiscretion has manifested itself into this putrid corruption of the soul.
Feeling regretful, Frank?
Illegitimi non carborundum, illegitimi non carborundum.
Well, I guess that's pretty standard in your line of work. I'll never apologize for the way I am. I like it. If I want someone's blood, I'll take it. Suck through my teeth, I'll let it coat my throat, thrill my stomach. And I'm not ashamed of what I am and what I want and how I want it, and I want you. My soul, my flesh craves you. Frankie.
You seen her yet? She'll be getting ready for bed about now. She's a fox. I've seen all the girls in town, and this one's got the nicest, roundest, firm pair.
Who the hell are you?
You want to get a good look at her?
Sure.
I know how to see into all the houses around here. Come on, it might be Mr. Bubble Night.
He lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk
What are you doing that for, Frank?
Fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort.
Just a waste of time.
Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my
What has
enemies.
prayer ever done for you, Frank?
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
What painful secret torments and compels you to kneel at my door?
My soul.
My door.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for
Listen
thou
to
art
me,
with
Frank.
me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my...
Yes, it's true. And you love me.
No!
Let's try the living room window. Sometimes when the grandma's gone, she dances to music in her underwear. What's that old lady doing in there?
Get lost.
Eat it! Get out of here!
Guess we got her that time.
Untie me!
I'm a teacher. I have a degree. It's on my wall in River Junction. I'll show it to you.
Look out!
We'll find another road. I mean, there's got to be other roads. How did he get here? Go home. Get the hell out of here, kid.
Jeez, what happened?
Nothing. Now just go home.
home.
But they got the lady cop. That lady cop. I saw them dragging her into the lodge.
Who?
I don't know. They look like some people from town.
Oh my God, Officer Gates! We have to help her.
What, are you crazy?
Oh, we just can't leave her there.
Why not? She left you for vampire meat.
She didn't know what was going on. She was nice to me. Listen, somehow someone got the word out before to stop us from leaving town. Who says it won't happen again? We need the police on our side.
All right, get in. But I'm telling you right now, I think this is a really bad idea.
There, that's the place.
They took her in the hunting lodge?
Oh, this isn't good. Billy, do you know any way we can get closer to the building without being seen so we can see if she's in there?
I only checked out the ladies' room. There's a great peek through the air vent, but there's a window or skylight or something up there. That ought to work.
What is it that you want? What do you need most of all? What is it that your soul needs to live?
God, it's Vampire City down there.
Bingo. 1953. Okay, man.
Another fun-filled night in Allburg.
What the hell is that all about?
Oh, 64.
The master's appetite is considerable tonight. But of course, this is comeback night. He's looking forward to seeing you again, Lucy. Want to go inside and get to know some of the locals? I've seen them all naked.
On a collective farm north of Toronto, young Svetlana Belonchi had a dilemma concerning two of the people's cows.
Take me, Ray. Make me yours. Make me yours.
Please, God, forgive me.
some kind of vampire gopher boy?
I am the direct manifestation of my master's desires. I am known as a familiar, one who can go amongst the unknowing mortals without causing suspicion or arousing alarm.
What master? Who are you talking about?
He whom I serve. He who gives me ethereal life and saves me from the animal curse. He is Czakyr.
You're gonna rot in hell for this, you little punk!
They smell. They know.
What?
That Lucy's been a good girl. Remain pure and unspoiled. A virgin's blood enlivens vampires. The flavor is intoxicating to a night fever. It sends them reeling in ecstasy.
You don't shit, you little pervert!
Oh, yes, we do.
Let it go, you cynical bastard! I'm a cop, for Christ's sake! Oh, that hurts! Oh, now you're pissing me off big time. And it is not a pretty sight. Ask my husband. Ow! Oh, my God. Come and get it, you ugly bastards. Mayor Horton, Gus Willman, Doc Fisher? Look at yourselves! Oh, my God, I should have known. You backwater assholes that end up following a dead priest around, slinking around at night, drinking other people's blood. You have never had any respect for the law. Come on, Froggy. Jump.
Hey! Lucy, come on! Lucy! Let's go!
Master, the prize! We lost the prize! Over here! Master, I've got them! They're over here!
You keep going, I'll catch you up!
Master, I have them! Master, I have them! Oh, I told you I'm not a vampire. Son of a bitch.
Lucy! Lucy! Lucy, where are you?
unable to feel it until it's bubbles around you. Jesus understands. If your cup is empty, he will fill it to overflow and enter into a personal relationship with him, and he will love you.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, get in. You waiting for the old bad boy to come back and bite you?
Hallelujah, dear friends. Jesus Christ is your Savior. His Father is the one and only true God. He is awesome and infinite, holy and just, loving and compassionate, ruling the universe with truth and power. Damn, I don't know who hates this preaching more, them skulking neck biters out there or me.
Where the hell did you come from?
Originally, Detroit. My mom and dad moved there during the Depression. Fled north from,
Maddie's a regular around Allburg.
Official town drunk, to be more precise. That's not half bad. I used to think nothing could beat a fast pint of Fleischmann, but I don't know. There's something to be said for smoothness. And you can't beat the price. The shop ones around here spend their days in a sack of water. I'll get you out of town for first light and then get myself back here for noon for a good day's sleep.
You're gonna come back here?
Of course I'm coming back. I grew up here. And besides, I kind of like being the only upstanding citizen in Allburg.
This leads up to the old lumber mill. This is Bill Road.
What's up there?
Nobody, I hope.
Won't they look for us up there?
I don't know, but I gotta admit, since they've been hanging around the old bad boy, they've gotten clever. Maybe he's beaming his brain waves out of or something. Probably too old and liquored up. And besides, I am a bit of a night person myself. That's when I come alive. My head is clear, and it don't get too fogged up till near morning. But the night, for me, that's when I do my best thinking during the night. And that's when them rascals are out shopping for a meal.
I'm curious about something. How did you come to save us just at the perfect time?
Mark.
That's all right. If I was you or your boyfriend, I wouldn't trust me either.
Boyfriend?
I heard a racket down by the lodge, and I figured they'd finally gotten Officer Gates. I always liked Gates. She thought Allburg was a town of thick-headed hillbillies. Guess she didn't even notice a change over these people. I drove down here to help her out. And then I saw her patrol car parked at the lodge. I guess they got her, huh?
Maddie, do you know anything about the old church on Cherry Street?
What about it?
I went down there in the crypt. I saw something come out of the water. It grabbed my friend Cindy, and I thought it killed her. But when I went home to get help, she was there with her mother and my grandmother. They weren't the same.
This ain't exactly my favorite story to tell.
Well, if you know something, we sure appreciate it if you tell it.
I was a couple of years out of school and working at the mill when this Father Vlado fella come in from Europe. A grown man playing funny games with the Sunday school kids. And a priest at that. Bad business. No one wanted it talked about. The local people decided they'd take care of it themselves. But Father Vlado thought he'd beat him to it. So he went down to the crypt and killed himself.
and took some of the kids with him. An awful sight. No one wanted to go near him. They figured they'd flood the crypt and leave the bodies. And then nobody went near that damn place again. I was in charge of the water chute at the mill then. And I was to see to the flooding of the crypt. It wasn't hard. I just knocked a hole in the lower part of the wall near a natural spring. Had 40, 50 gallons a minute flowing. Some of the things I'll never forget. Like the pieces of rope knotted tight around the necks of those poor little children. And the way the steam rose from their bodies when the water hit them. It was not a particularly easy day's work. You think that was an animal?
Yeah, a big one with fangs.
Be careful, kid, be careful. It's over here. That little sucker's running pretty fast. Where is it? Check the window. There's nothing over here. Where the hell did the damn thing go? Real well. God, I'm getting good at this. Gus Willman. I should have known. Lawyers, always the slipperiest, even when they're the walking dead. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's get that thing out of here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Too much blood set around here as it is.
I guess you're right. You know, they said something about being able to smell Lucy.
Smell Lucy? Why her?
Apparently she's been a good girl.
A virgin, all right.
Virgin or not, it's all right with me. I don't place too much importance on such matters.
Unfortunately, that thing does. It's crazy for her blood. I'm sorry. I think we should all try to get some sleep. You go first, Maddie, and I'll keep watch.
No.
How long's it been since you've had some sleep? Go on, relax, Maddie, and I'll keep watch. Hey, come on. gotta sleep. How we doing with that illegal regal?
She's a tough little flower, ain't she? And pretty, too.
She's not my girlfriend.
Well, young fella, I'd get on the job if I were you. Gus Wilman never had a woman that was better looking than a dead toad. And now he's dead. What do you think of that? You can't find too many good-looking women around these parts, you know.
You know, Maddie, I was studying to be a priest.
Say what?
Always seemed to lose the calling, though. Only time I ever heard the singing of angels is when I'd gaze into a face like that.
God bless you, young fella.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Is that you? Is your mother okay?
Lucy, it's me. Lucy. Lucy, it's me. Shh. Cindy? Are you all right?
Yeah. This vampire thing's a snap. All I have to do is lie in a tub of water all day and eat live leeches.
I'm sorry I asked.
I'm living in the shadows, Luce. Everything is in a dull gray fog. Nothing is the same. Nothing is real. I can't smell things the way I used to. I can't feel things the way I used to, or even see things the way I used to. I tried smoking a cigarette. My lungs don't even inhale. Nothing is fun anymore. Everything's about eating. Killing and eating. And this eternal life thing's a real joke. How'd you like to live forever with a bunch of boring, depressing people who just might as well be dead?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I left you in the crypt. I just got so scared I didn't know what to do.
It's all right. You couldn't have helped me then. But you can help me now.
Yes, we'll all help.
No. Czakyr thirsts for you more than for them. We'll be drawing him and the others away from here. Then your friends will be safe. It won't do any good bringing them along. We're going kamikaze loose. We either do this, or we wander the earth forever, searching for bugs and night crawlers and little animals to stuff our tummies. I hate him for what he did to me. Don't you want to end this?
What do we have to do?
We go back to the church. We free those children. We destroy his hiding place, and we kill that asshole. Then the people of Allburg will have a chance to return to normal. So to speak.
Damn it! Maddie, you let me fall asleep!
I let you.
Oh, shit, she's gone! They must have got her! What the fuck are we gonna do?
Get a grip. She left on her own.
What are you talking about, you dumb drunk? She's gone! Can't you see that? Can't you figure that out, you dumb fucking wino?
If those fangers had gotten her, we'd have wound up with 2 inches of pointed diggers in our necks.
I'm sorry. I'm just really scared.
It's all right, son. I've been called a lot worse in my day.
Well, what do you think happened to her? I mean, where could she go?
The church. Don't you remember the story she told us about losing her best friend in that crypt?
She wouldn't go there alone.
Where else do you think she'd get off to? There's nowhere else to go and nothing left to do except to go and be a hero and stick that sucker. Come on.
Lucy, Maddie and the townspeople of 50 years ago only knew part of the story. Father Vlado Czakyr was no priest. He escaped from Europe when his kind were being killed off. He's a vampire.
No shit.
And the children were not dead. They were, and are, still alive.
So where are the children now?
They're still here, trapped in Zakyr's water grave where he could feed off them, like my mother was feeding off me. If he needs to, he'll hide again. This time, he wants to take you with him.
No. I don't want to be down there with them.
Let's start fucking up his plans.
Just wait till old Fang Face gets a load of this.
Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, Maddie. Gotta stay on our toes. We're getting really close.
I'm right there with you, kid. I'm just trying to loosen up for vampire combat, man. Keep an eye on the back for bogeys.
Bogeys. Oh, no.
What?
Don't those ugly things got anything better to do at night?
Not really. We got someone out there.
Yeah, just a few. Step on it, Maddie.
Watch out. Bogeys to the port side, 10 o'clock. Let's give him a taste of Sir Lancelot. Eat wood, you buck-tooth son of a bat. I missed him.
Hey, Maddie?
Huh?
Do you think...
For God's sakes! A milkman! This town is a real embarrassment. Oh, shit! Must be half a dozen cars back there! Fueled and armed the warheads! Fueled and armed the warheads! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Too late! Look like they got the same idea we did. Piece of game! Round them up! Move them out! Howdy, dear friends. Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins. Now it's your turn. Lucy!
Kill Cindy!
We're in deep shit!
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
don't come back. Stupid hyenas. Ugly, flightless vultures. What the hell? Let her go, you big, dumb, ugly fuck! I think my drinking days have just come to an abrupt conclusion.
Take it easy.
Look, Mark, it's the children. They're free now. They're finally free.
What's all that blood? This isn't my operating room. Nurse, bring me a cigarette, stat.
Ed! Oh, Ed! Jesus H. Christ, Ed. It's a catastrophe. I got half the town lined up over at my clinic. Been pulling splinters out of their chests all day long. Everyone looks a bit peaked, too. Ain't been feeling too well myself, either. You know, it could be meningitis. That's an epidemic, Ed. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Well,
Now, Ed. Now, Ed, we got to talk business here, man. I see a lot of changes for this old town, man. We got to start attracting new blood to Allburg. People with disposable income.
Allburg used to be a quiet town.